Okay, setting up the camera in the salt and pepper shaker tray. You ready for a mukbang video? I've got a lean cuisine. This isn't a mukbang video. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right too. Those are so weird and gross. Yeah, daily quests in games. Probably a quicker video, but I have a tendency to ramble on and on about things. Oh, my camera! I have a tendency to ramble on. If I could put this right between the salt and the pepper, then the camera will be good. Okay. Probably a quick video, but I have a tendency to ramble on and on. Daily quests, why they're totally pointless, why they're stupid. I understand the point of companies. Say you have a free-to-play game, a freemium game, or whatever it is. Like, let's take MTGA, Magic the Gathering Arena, for example. Any of these card games, Hearthstone, a lot of games that aren't card games as well. They're just like these free-to-play games, but, you know, to earn the in-game currency, you can come back every day and do the daily quests or whatever it is. And that's cool. I like being able to earn things for free as a cheapskate free-to-play player, because I usually am a free-to-play player in all these games if my interest lasts, which it rarely does in these type of games that aren't like legitimate games. They are legit games, but they're free-to-play, and then you got to grind out, you know, rewards or whatever it is. Like, I love the game Magic. I've loved it since I was a kid, Magic the Gathering. But even on MTGA, I started with like $15, just one of those like starter packs or whatever, and I vowed that was all I was going to spend in that game. And I'm getting to the point where grinding these quests every day, I can actually build several decks every rotation, or when the set comes out. I can get like, you know, 80 to 100 packs. I can do some drafts, and it's pretty good. You know, I'm at like 6,000 gems right now or whatever in the game. But the point is, sorry, back to the subject. This is too much rambling. I hate the way daily quests are designed, and I understand that they're designed to habituate the player to come back every day. And I think that's super schemy, and it's scummy. But I understand it from like a business perspective. To like, you want to balance out, okay, there's going to be players who spend a lot of money, and then there's going to be players who spend no money ever. They just will not spend money. And then there's players that are somewhere in between. And they want to, at the very least, habituate players to come back every day and feel addicted to this game, right? So they give you these little daily quests. Like, and here's where I have a problem with it. I think in the long run, daily quests are, in the short term, they're fine, but in the long run, they get very abrasive. If you don't enjoy all aspects, if you're just not an all-consuming amoeba with the game or whatever it is, and you don't enjoy every single aspect of the game, it can be really tedious over a long period of time to have to, you know, like Magic the Gathering Arena, for example, like use X amount of blue cards or whatever. And it doesn't sound like much, it sounds fine, right? You start playing, who cares? Let's use some blue, I'll slap a blue deck together, whatever, or red cards or whatever. You know, pick your poison. Whatever one let's say theoretically, one you don't like doing. See, in the start, it's not a big deal. You'll experiment with the cards. It's cool. Yeah, let's make a blue deck. Let's make a red deck, whatever. It's telling me I get extra gold or whatever for doing it. But in the long run, let's say somebody who's not a freeloading mooch like myself, who only has maybe an hour a day to play video games. Okay, so they're going to play, and let's say they want to primarily play for free. Maybe they'll spend some money here and there, but they want to play for free primarily. So they're going to be coming to these, you know, doing these, trying to do these daily quests every single day. They're going to be coming back to at least try to do these daily quests. And this is like how I play as well. I log on, and my first objective is not necessarily to have fun. Like, you buy a game, like you buy Halo, or you buy like Call of Duty, or there's so many microtransactions in that too. But like in the old days, you bought a game and then you just played the game because it was a good game. But nowadays, you log on and it's like this like addicted, habituated mind that says like, I got to do the daily quest today. And it's in the long term, when it says play this way that you don't want to play, it's really annoying. Not just the first week, not the first 2 weeks. It's fine. It's like exploratory. It's kind of fun, you know, the first month or two, when it's like, try this that you don't normally do, and it's fine. But when you realize like, okay, I want to play like white decks, I want to play green decks, I want to play black decks, I really don't care for blue, I really don't care for red, I really just don't like the colors in general. It's okay if they're splashed or whatever, but like Magic Arena, for example. So I come back, and somebody who has maybe 1 hour to play these games, They log on. The game tries to habituate you, so the common folk, the average person playing the game, is going to look at the daily quest. They're not going to totally ignore it. You can say, like, here, just ignore it. You play the way you want, but then you won't, earn rewards, and you won't be able to play for free, and then you'll have to shell out money every single new product that comes out. So you kind of do have to do them in some way. If you really like the game, if you like the game and want to keep playing it, the daily quest will be in mind. I'm assuming for over 90% of players who are planning on playing a game for more than a week or two will consider the daily quests pretty much necessities. So, whatever, use this, use that, and then somebody has an hour to play. Okay, there we go. It took me, maybe I got a loss, whatever. I needed certain, like, a wins for a certain color or whatever. This isn't just Magic Arena. It's anything with daily quests. It's any of these, like, free-to-play freemium games. So of that hour, I'm spending half hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe the whole hour, just doing this daily quest that it's not necessarily the way I wanted to play the game. So it's like you log on and you say, oh, this lame thing, use this gun, you use this like deck style, use this whatever, and you're kind of like, okay, I guess I'll trudge through it, and you do, and then 40 minutes go by, and like again, if I have 2, 3, 4. I have hours in my day I can dedicate to working out and playing video games or whatever. But a lot of people they're at work for 8 hours and they come home and they want to play for maybe an hour and then make dinner and then watch some TV before bed or whatever they do. So it's in the long term it has been very. I myself at least think this. It has been very. It's worn on me, and it's been abrasive to certain games. Hearthstone got like that for me, and ultimately, when Magic Arena came out, I dropped Hearthstone like a sack of rocks, or whatever the expression is for Magic, because I just think it's a superior game in general, and I couldn't stand like doing the daily quests, like play this, and it's like I just want to play the game. And to habituate the player, here's my opinion, here's the advice, I guess, and nobody's probably gonna take it. No, obviously, this is a tiny channel, no one's gonna see it. But you want to habituate the player, fine, be a scumbag, all right? But habituate the player in the sense of like, okay, play the game for 40 minutes. Play for an hour. That should be the daily quest. Play for an hour. And you need to work your way up to an hour, play 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes later, whatever, you know what I mean? Somebody who has a real crunch for time. But these quests, half the time, they take over 40 minutes anyway in these games. So it's like, I don't see the harm of just putting play for an hour, daily quest, every single day. Play for an hour, you get your daily quest. Play the way you want. I hate being told how to play a video game. It's like a toy. It's like an adult, not even an adult, kids play video games, but it's like a toy. It's a toy. Don't tell me how to play with my fucking toy. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a lot of it is in your head, with these games, It's just like when you're a kid, you're playing with like a G.I. Joe or whatever you do. A lot of the playing is going on in your own mind. So, I mean, there's the object itself, and then there's all these associations you're putting on it, and the whole, storyline you're giving whatever you're playing, like soldiers or whatever. Like, boom, there's a bomb, you know what I mean? It's imaginary. It's like in the air. It's not, or you want to crash something into them. People do that too. What I'm saying is, it's all in your head anyway. You play these games and you're like, oh, I want to make like this cool deck, or like I want to like do this, like I want to play with this gun, and it's like it's all you in your head playing this game, and then they rip that from you, trying to habituate you to play it, but it's really weird because in the long run it becomes super abrasive to be told how to play with your toy. Basically, it's the dumbest thing, and it's so weird. It's like a kid playing with a toy and an adult coming in the room and be like, no, Billy, like you have to play with the toy this way. It's like, it's weird. It's neurotic. It's honestly neurotic of developers to tell us how to play a video game, to do a daily quest. It would be just as useful. Here's the thing that I don't get about it. It would be just as useful if you just put play for an hour. That would bring people back still. People I know, and I've even asked friends, like, would you log on and do play for an hour? They'd be like, yeah, I'd like that. I don't know who wouldn't. I honestly don't. You already got. If you don't think that's a better system, you already got. That's the thing. They got you. You think it's cool to have to do, like, jump through hoops for, like, a daily reward, a little minuscule daily reward. Like one, in, like, a card game, for example, like a half a pack or, like, maybe one pack of cards. You want to jump through hoops because you love the game in its entirety, and that's fine. I mean, it's good to love a game. You know what I mean? It's to every aspect of it. But there's a lot of people who like don't care for like this small aspect and don't care for this small aspect, and they don't want to play a certain way. And then when the developers, for no reason, are telling them to play a certain way, in the long run, like say it's been 6 months or like a year down the line, they're gonna look back, and this is literally the same exact thing happened with Hearthstone, where I'm just like, I'm not doing this anymore. It was the day I got a daily quest I didn't want to do, and like Magic Arena was coming out, and I looked at it and like, I don't feel like doing that, and I uninstalled it. Like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't care. Maybe I would even keep up with it to this day with Arena, 2 separate card games. Maybe I would, if it was literally just like, play for an hour. Like, I know you could just put it on and leave the game open or whatever, but let's say in-game time, like actual game time. I would consider doing that. But when I get told how to play with a toy, it's the stupidest thing ever. And it would still habituate the player and keep them coming back every day if it literally just said, play for an hour. So I don't get why as a player I'm getting told to play a certain way to play for free. The player's going to do it anyway, but they're going to begrudgingly do it and then sort of resent the developer and the game studio for making them play a way they don't want to play. It doesn't make them like the company more. They're just as habituated, but they like the game less now. They're having less fun. Sorry, my mouth popped. They're having less fun now. They're just as habituated, but having less fun. How is that a better system? So that's my rant about daily quests. I think they're stupid. I don't understand the trend now. Everything has daily quests in it. Even games you buy. I bought a game for $40. It has daily quests in it. Like, just give me the game. You want to buy it, whatever. Everything has skins now. Everything has like weapon skins and these packs and this pack. Call of Duty is a terrible one now as well. It's a $60 game, and they're selling these characters. I honestly think it's pathetic. Hey, if you got, that's fine. If you think one of the characters is really super cool and you want to spend your money on it, dude, whatever. It's fine. I'll probably end up spending a little bit extra money. I bought it on sale for $48 or whatever it was with tax, and I felt like I got destroyed expletives from the behind, you know? And that's, maybe I'll throw $10 at it for like the battle pass or whatever it is. But they're selling these characters for like $20. That's a whole game on Steam. It's ridiculous. Just to make your character look different. They give you enough characters as it is to customize your character, you know? But whatever. That's just another thing. It's just, so this stuff is, it's not even free to play either, but it's getting so expensive when you do want to just like make the character you like look cool or whatever it is. I can't stand that in games where it's like, well, they have to make money somehow, and then they charge you like $15 to make your character purple or whatever. It's stupid. Just charge a reason. If you honestly, and I know that they calculate, it's so devious. I know they calculate it. They have like teams of scientists, researchers, how to get the most money out of like the whales of a game or whatever it is. But I guarantee they'd make just about as much money, maybe the same amount, if they just lowered, in these freemium, free-to-play whatever games, if they lower the prices of all these cosmetic stuff, people before who are just saying, wow, that's just way too expensive, they might buy stuff now. That's the thing. People buying stuff before would continue to buy stuff. They'd probably just buy everything. You know what I mean? But no, that's the thing. You gotta charge the whales buying every single thing in the game for like $20 a piece, because that's where the money is, I guess. And maybe they're thinking the free-to-play players are just so stubborn. They'll always be free-to-play. That's the thing. I can confidently tell you, as someone who loves video games and plays several free-to-play games, if it's between $5 or $10 for one stupid cosmetic to make a character like that I like in the game, I really love this character. He's really cool. I want to make him look cool. I want to make him look a little unique, a little different than the average, whatever. If they're asking me to spend $7 for a skin for that character, no, period. Not going to do it. If they ask me $3-4, yeah, and I might even buy 2 or 3. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So if you give me a reasonable price in these free-to-play games, if you give me a reasonable price, 3, 4, maybe 5, depending on how awesome it is. I even think 5's too much, frankly. If you're say here's the price of like a candy bar, whatever, maybe a little more. Yeah, I'd buy it. You know what I mean? But when you're charging me like, you know, Call of Duty, you're charging me $20 for one character and like a sticker. Yeah, right. Shove it up your ass. Seriously, I already paid full price this AAA game, and they need to squeeze another $20, $25 out of you. It's insane. But anyway, this is primarily about daily quests. I hate daily quests in general. I mean, I like them as a sense of I want to play for free. In that sense, I do like them, but I don't like the way they're designed. And I think it's pointless to be so specific in daily quests. I just think it's dumb. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Thoughts and likes in the comments section. Put a like in there. Put a comment in there. Put a comment on the like, you know. Whatever plebby shit everyone's saying on YouTube. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? All right.